Alright, to begin with, here's the map. Since a lot of people can get lost easily, just here's everything that you would need to know. The storyline, you'll be able to see it in game because there will be a marker to all the quests and to show what's next. Now updates, they added One for All Awakening. It is very overpowered. It does a lot of damage. If you are lucky enough to get it, congrats. Moderators and other staff now have in-game permissions along with event managers, so there will now be events for the community to take part in, and that is how you get the champion chat tag that they also mention, that Sin mentions. Going over the nerfs and buffs, All for One Stun got nerfed, which is pretty good for PvP because you would get hit once and then you just wouldn't be able to do anything for the rest of the fight, so that's really good. Super strength damage got nerfed, probably got cut in half, I'd say. It is good because it's a common and it does as much as legendaries. It's very overpowered if you have the stats for it. Double jump got buffed as its cooldown got reduced, so you can do it more, you can climb stuff easier. And hero storyline, some of the NPCs got moved around, so that's really good. And there's a new game pass for your own character. And next update will be Saturday the 2nd, and it will have a lot of bug fixes. It will have awakened cremation. That will be nice. I'm personally asking Sin to reduce screen shake on some quirks, as in my opinion it is seizure inducing and very annoying. And there will be raids and things. There will be daily raids. They're working on UGC items for the games as well. That will be very good for the community. It will increase player base and just everyone talking more and whatnot. And yeah. Alright, current codes are 12k likes, updates coming, and secret code. Please note that secret code is an immediate race reroll, so if you have something good, do not use it. Be aware. Alright, next is One for All Awakening. Here's the showcase. It is the owner of the game just showcasing all the moves. You can kind of tell what it is based on the video itself. One thing I will say is that the moves are really strong and the transformation does not give a damage boost. However, it gives you a speed boost, which is a fair trade-off in my opinion, as it is the strongest quirk in the game. It doesn't need a damage boost. It's totally fine how it is. Alright, it is time for me to run around the map a little bit and talk about NPCs here. To begin with, at the very start, you will find 3 NPCs. Beginner Help, he gives you a GUI of like, here's agencies, here's quests, here's prestiging, and everything and what they do. Here's how to find stuff. All Might Tutorial shows you where starting NPCs is and the tutorial. It's a tutorial. It shouldn't be that difficult to understand. And character customization, if you don't like how your character looks, you can always go here. He is easily accessible to everyone. One thing I would note, taxi service. You can teleport around the map for 500. Very cheap, very useful. I suggest it a lot. Next thing I will talk about is the area next to Forest. There's a taxi here. There's leaderboards here for raids. Most donated. This guy is cool. PvP leaderboard. If you find someone that wants to do it, you can always do it there. Most cash. If you're just a millionaire, ignore the first 10, or at least a couple of them. But yeah, this place is for events managers. If they host something and you win, you can get the champion title, which I talked about a bit in the beginning section of the video. Next, I will talk about the shop. I suggest this is like the first thing you do for beginner people, as it is very affordable. It's only 8,000, and it is a weapon that both moves stun The first move is like a little like circular slash. It stuns for a few seconds, and the second one, if I will come outside, is like a big tornado AoE upwards. This one throws them up and ragdolls. Both of them are really good. I suggest using them a lot. Weapon Mastery also does not get reset on Prestige. That is just extremely useful. The next thing I would like to give an honorable mention to is the Bank. It is really good for beginners. When you first spawn in, I suggest doing this as you don't have to really kill anything. There will be a door here that you can just hold E and open and whatnot. If it doesn't open and doesn't give you the option, it's because it is on cooldown. You can either leave and rejoin or just wait a couple minutes. It will have a bunch of money stacks inside that give you money and XP, so if you also have a bad quirk, this is where to go. This is what you do. This is so useful and nobody talks about it. This is like the #1 important thing for beginners. It's amazing. In fact, here's what it would look like if you got one. Of course, I max Prestige, so I have like 200 times XP gain or something. I have no idea. But it would give you a lot of XP and a lot of money. Really useful. Alright, the next thing I would like to talk about is Prestiging. It is right outside the UA. Very easy to get to from spawn. It is a straight line. This is how you get a higher letter rank and whatnot. It is 200,000 cash, which is amazing because it used to be 350. To do it, you would have to complete all the storyline. That's not very true. All you have to do is have the level requirement, so max level, whatever it is at your current prestige, and at least start the storyline. I don't remember whether that is just have the title of a hero or a villain, but you would have to just do a quest, and then you can come in prestige. 200k is very cheap. Maybe it's hard for like F ranks, but after a few prestiging, that is so cheap, and it is lovely. It gives you higher max level, plus 9 each prestige. It gives you more raids, gives you the letter, and you get more XP, and it stacks each prestige. It also buffs mastery, so quirk mastery, I believe. I'm pretty sure it affects that too. That is good to know. Yeah.